I've been a police officer a little over 26 years with the NYPD. I started out as a beat cop and worked my way up to be a detective. The whole time, I was hiding my past. Everyone's heard the story of a cop infiltrating a gang. My story was the other way around. The gangster who became a cop. For 26 years, I had to hide the truth from everyone. The NYPD, the gangs, and even my own family. The story that I'm going to tell is going to shock a lot of people. Almost every single neighborhood, you have gangs. And I was in the center of it all. I grew up poor. We didn't have much. We lived 11 to the apartment in Chinatown. Back in those days, if you weren't a gang member, you were vulnerable. I was a victim of bullying, and I chose to join a gang for protection. It was in 1986 when I joined the Fuk Ching gang. I got in on the ground floor. It was Cambodian Peter, myself, Big Chicken, Carrot Head, and Shorty. We were the original 5 members.
We all stick together. White Tiger, Green Dragon, Blue Shadow.
All the Chinese gangs had an understanding. As long as you stayed on your own turf, you wouldn't get messed with. In the Fuk Ching gang, I was safe. It gave me confidence in the way I dressed, acted, and spoke, because I knew I had the backing of the gang behind me. And I had the power over life and death. We weren't afraid to do what we needed to do. On the street level, to get money, extortion, counterfeit money, credit card fraud, gun running, and the drug business. Every gang had a piece of the action. Always had cash, a lot of cash.
And they all together, they made it big. They were that good at what they were doing.
I was on top of the world. Then came BTK. They didn't follow the street rules that the Chinatown gangs had. It was BTK that caused a lot of the chaos.
So Chinatown started to get wild.
The homicide rate in New York City was around 2,400 a year.
I got shot a couple of times, and I'm lucky. I'm still here.
I went to a party with the gang. Went to the bathroom. This guy comes out with like 7, 8 guys. They said to me, "Binandong." So I told them, "Fuk Ching." Next thing I knew, I was stabbed.
The people I grew up with, they die, they get shot, they go to prison. It was like a light switch. I needed to get out, and I applied for the New York City Police Department. On paper, it shows me as a responsible, law-abiding citizen. I only got 1 traffic violation, but getting into the NYPD isn't something that happens overnight. It takes years. And the whole time, I was still actively involved with the gang, but I stayed under the radar. Then one day, I got a phone call. "You're going to be a police officer in less than 24 hours. You're getting sworn in." I had the opportunity to get out, and I took it. So I disappeared. I sold all my businesses, disassociated myself with all my friends. I got rid of everything. So nobody knew I was going to be a police officer. I spent 9 years as a uniformed cop. And when they gave me my beat assignment, I'm working in Chinatown. I started noticing that my 2 lives ended up not being that different. The culture of the NYPD. No snitching, no ratting. Just go up and search anyone you want, stop anyone you want. I guess I went from one gang to another gang. The biggest gang in New York, you could say. The gang life was a thing of the past, but now it's time to reveal the truth. I was able to convince my friends and former gang members, some of the biggest players in New York City's Asian gangs, to come out and share these stories and tell what really happened. Who did it, how we did it, when we did it. We're gonna put the pieces together to rewrite New York City's Chinatown gang history.